Hello, my dear 11th students. Today we are going to learn Supplementary Unit 1. The lesson name is After 20 Years, written by O. Henry. Before getting into the lesson, let us see what is a warm-up given here. Here, what do you expect your close friends to do for you? Beautify these petals with your thoughts. ஸோ இங்கே வந்து ஒரு ஃப்ளவர் பெட்டல்ஸ் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. ஸோ in this petals you can write whatever you would like to fill. Like இப்போ friends வந்து they entertain and they support, they guide, they argue, they are trustworthy, they are faithful, they are I feel very joyful with them, they give happiness. ஸோ இந்த மாதிரி நிறைய வேர்ட்ஸ் யூ கேன் ரைட் அபவுட் யுவர் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ். ஓகேங்களா? ஸோ ட்ரை டு டூ திஸ் ஒர்க் ஸோ தட் கொஞ்சம் யூ வில் கெட் ரிலாக்ஸ்ட். ஓகேங்களா? நெக்ஸ்ட் பி பாருங்கள், ஃபைண்ட் அவுட் வென் த இன்டர்நேஷ்னல் டே ஆஃப் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஷிப் இஸ் செலிப்ரேட்டட். இன்டர்நேஷ்னல் டே ஆஃப் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஷிப் வந்து யூஎன் டிக்ளேர் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. தட் இஸ் எவ்ரி இயர் 30th July வந்து உங்களுக்கு இன்டர்நேஷ்னல் டே ஆஃப் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஷிப் இஸ் செலிப்ரேட்டட். ஹவு திஸ் டே இஸ் செலிப்ரேட்டட்? ஆக்சுவலி ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஷிப் இஸ் அ ஷிப். நம்ம வந்து பாட்டில் இது பண்ண மூழ்காத ஷிப்பே ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஷிப் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம். ஸோ தட் மச் ட்ரஸ்ட் வி கீப் ஆன் அவர் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ். ஸோ வை திஸ் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஷிப்? திஸ் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஷிப் brings harmony in the world. If we have good friends, we definitely help poor people in need. So in that all cases we need friends to develop, to progress, to support each other. So friendship is very much needed. So how you celebrate, you can think and express yourself. We are in the third point C, we have heard of the proverb familiarity breeds contempt. அதாவது ரொம்ப ஃபெமிலியராக இருந்தால் நம்ம அடிக்கடி சண்டை போட்டுக்குவோமா அப்படின்ற ஒரு ப்ராவர்ப் இங்கே வந்து கொடுத்துருக்குறாங்க. கிட்ட இருந்தால் முட்டை பகை அப்படின்னு தமிழில் சொல்லுவாங்க. ஸோ இஸ் இட் ஸோ அப்படின்னு கேட்குறாங்க. டூ யூ திங்க் தட் த பேசேஜ் ஆஃப் டைம் ஸ்ட்ரென்தன்ஸ் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஷிப்? ஷேர் யுவர் ரீசன்ஸ் வித் யுவர் கிளாஸ். யூ கேன் ஷேர் வித் யுவர் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் regarding this. Here in this story, After 20 Years, written by O. Henry, let us see about the author now. The author O. Henry, his period of living is 1862 to 1910. He is a popular American short story writer whose original name is William Sidney Porter. He is writing in a pen name called O. Henry. Okay. His works romanticize the life of ordinary people in New York City. So everyone is very much happy with his stories. His stories are well known throughout the world. They express the effect of coincidence on character and often had unexpected twist. So the stories of O. Henry, that is William Sidney Porter's stories, generally end in an unexpected twist. We will not expect such type of end in the story. That is what is unexpected twist. His stories are also noted for their rhetoricism and clever wordplay. So he is very, very, very clever in using the words. He is a very good rhetoricist. O. Henry's prolific writing period began in the year 1902 in New York City, where he wrote around 381 short stories, and he wrote one story a week for the New York World Sunday magazine for over a year. So every week he was writing a story. ஸோ இந்த ஸ்டோரியிலேருந்து தான் நமக்கு இந்த ஆஃப்டர் 20 years. ஸோ இந்த ஸ்டோரி எப்போ பப்ளிஷ் ஆகிருக்குது? ஒரு சண்டே எடிஷனில் நியூயார்க் வேர்ல்டில் பப்ளிஷ் ஆகிருக்கு இந்த இயர் 1905. த ஸ்டோரி வாஸ் இன்க்ளூடட் இன் த இயர் 1906 anthology த 4 million, and it has been republished in many short story collections. ஸோ சம் ஆஃப் ஹிஸ் பாப்புலர் ஸ்டோரிஸ் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா த கிஃப்ட் ஆஃப் த மேகி, தி காப் அண்ட் த ஆந்தம், தி ransom ஆஃப் ரெட் ஷீப், retrieval, reformation, and the third ingredient. This is about the author O. Henry. Before going into the story, let us get into the vocabulary, that means the glossary. Some important words are given meaning here. If we know these words and the meanings of these words, it will be easier for us to know them to know the story. Okay, avenue means wide street, habitual, regular, nigh, almost, twirling, twisting and spinning around. Intricate means complicated. Stalwart means physically strong. Swagger means walk in a confident way. Vicinity means the surrounding area, that is neighborhood area. Reassuringly means making someone feel less doubtful. Proposition means theory or a system. Plodder means one who toils slowly but steadily. Plodder means one who toils, that means works hardly. Toils means works slowly but steadily. Wits, intelligent people. Witna enadhu intelligent people. Grow, a dull routine that does not change. Razor edge, a critical situation. Razor edge means a critical situation. Dismally means without happiness and cheer. Dismally means without happiness and cheer. Absurdity. Absurdity means quality of being silly and foolish. Egotism. Egotism, a feeling of self-importance. Egotism is a feeling of self-importance. One who always praises about themselves and they always talk about their own story. Outline means description, describe. Wires seems a telegraph message. It's a telegraph message. Sending a telegraph message means wires. Now let us go into the story here. Here it is a story entitled After 20 Years, which is about two best friends who had to part ways. They returned to keep an appointment they had made 20 years ago. Read to find out what happens when they meet again. See, in this story, after 20 years, there are two friends. And these two friends are having some promises and they are parting. Means they are getting away from each other and they are promising that they will meet again after 20 years. That means they are choosing a career. And each one is saying that he is best in his own way. So they are taking a challenge that where they are in what position they are after 20 years. So after 20 years they are meeting. So that is the main crux of the story. So idla parunga first paragraph la, the policeman on the best moved up the avenue impressively. So in this policeman means the person who guards and who maintains the law of any village, city, country. Okay, so they are called as policemen. So the policemen are moving up the avenue impressively. So the policemen, they have a uniform and they have built a very good, they maintain their body very nicely. So avenue means what? Wide street. So they are walking wide street impressively with their uniform. The impressiveness was habitual. It is a regular. So they regularly keep themselves smart and they keep themselves impressive. That is a regular habit. And not for show. For spectators were few. It is not for a show. Because spectators means the persons who observe. That means when a cricket match is happening, the audience, so the person who observes. That type of kind is not there. But they do their duty in an impressive manner. That is what is described here. The time was barely 10 o'clock at night. It is a time at 10 o'clock. It is night time. And the weather is chilly, gust of wind. But chilly gust of wind with a taste of rain. With a taste of rain them had well nigh deep peopled the street. So the time was night, it was 10 o'clock and the wind was chilly and the taste was rain. That is, chilly means light rain. So nigh means almost, it's almost deep people the street. Deep peopled the street. That means no people in the street because it is night 10 o'clock. Trying doors as he went. The policeman, when he is going around the street, he is trying the doors, twirling his club with many intricate and artful movements. He is moving in a very artful, very tactful, in a complicated, for a normal people it may look as if it's very complicated movements, turning now and then to cast his watchful eye down the Pacific thoroughfare the officer with his stalwart form. That means this policeman is an officer and he is on his duty. He is on his duty and he is moving in a very strong manner and very alert manner, and his movement looks as if it's very complicated. What type of when he will see where, nobody knows. So in that way he is very strong. Stalwart means very physically strong personality. Thank you, students. We will stop here. We will see in the next class. Thank you.